Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a slightly different setup than my usual videos. I've just come into the room where my makeup is and was thinking about having a little clear out because I've seen so many things recently that I want to purchase and things are starting to get out of hand, and I know I'm due to do a proper at least lip declutter in the next few weeks, but I was looking for something in what is my backup drawer and realised there's probably a few things in there that I do need to get rid of because I've either not got around to using them and they've been in there a bit too long, or I'm probably never going to get around to using them because I do sometimes throw things in there from subscription boxes. So I thought I would show you what was in my backup drawer and also do a mini declutter as well. When I came into the room I was about to take my makeup off, so this has been on all day and I was testing this lip colour, so I thought I'll leave it on to film the video, but I'm not too sure on it. I don't know if it's a bit too dark for me, so let me know what you think. I know it is more for the holiday season, but I don't know if it's a bit too dark for me. So here is what is my backup drawer. This bag here is usually sealed, but I have just opened it for this video. It's an old makeup bag of mine, which I can't remember what I used to store in it, but I just ended up throwing things in it because it was a decent size. And then we also have this basket here which has things thrown into it also. At the back is my old everyday makeup bag when I had a more modest collection, so it's a really nice bag, so I don't want to get rid of it, so that just sits there with nothing in it. And then this basket back here is the things that don't belong to me, so that's my husband's and my daughter's bath products, etc. And over here I just have some cotton wool pads which are from Aldi. I'm not too keen on them, to be honest. They are a bit scratchy, but I've just not yet got round to buying better quality ones. And then just have a aqueous cream at the back because I do get really dry skin. So what I'm going to do is pull this bag and this basket out and just set them up on the bed and go through the contents and see what we can get rid of. Okay, so we've now moved over to the bed. I hope the angle for this is okay because the phone's connected to my usual stand, but it's not in its usual place. I am kind of by the window. I'm hoping the sound of the traffic outside isn't too noisy. Plus it is really bad weather outside, so fingers crossed this works out when I come to editing. I'll go through this basket first because I think this is mainly skincare-y type stuff and things like that, whereas the bag is probably predominantly makeup. So the first thing on top here is a fragrance, and this is the Far Away Rebel fragrance. This is from Avon. I got this in a little gift set which came with a body lotion and then a small kind of handbag size perfume, and because I mainly am using it with it throughout the day, that's the one I'm using more than this full size one. So I haven't yet cracked this open, but what I'm probably intending to do is once that small size runs out is using my current atomizer. I'm just filling it up with this. Then we have a couple of packets of face wipes, and these are just the Spa Deep Cleansing face wipes. These are what I pick up in my local Home Bargains. Around here we call it Home and Bargain, which is weird because the shop is actually called Home Bargains. I don't know what type of shop you'd compare it to in the US. Maybe Target, but not as big. It does kind of a bit of food, a bit of skincare, makeup. They sell perfume. They sell toys, they sell home goods. So is that like Target? I'm not too sure. But anyway, these are usually £2 for £1, and I don't use them for much other than kind of wiping swatches off or just cleaning little bits up of my makeup and things like that. I don't tend to remove my whole makeup with them unless I'm in a bit of a tight situation. Then we have this Sunkissed Makeup Setting Mist, and this is one I believe I got from a subscription service, but even though I don't like it, I am still desperately trying to use the Urban Decay setting spray just because I don't want it to go to waste. So I've just stuck this in the backup drawer for now because I don't need it, but I probably will get to it eventually, so I don't want to get rid of this one yet. Then we have the Essence False Lashes Mascara, the Extreme Volume and Curl one. This is one I recently purchased when I was in the only shop here that I believe sells Essence, because I do really like this mascara and haven't long finished one, but I've left it in my backups for now because I do have a few more on the go that I want to finish before I open this one up. I then have this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I used this a couple of times but didn't feel like it overly did anything to make my makeup last any longer, so I'm currently using a sample of a number 7 one and then another sample I've received which I can't remember what make that is, so I want to use them up first, and then I'm either going to purchase the full size of the number 7 or give this one another go, so it's just in here for now. Oh, here is the body wash with the perfume. I have used it a couple of times but I think I must have just thrown this in the drawer because I started using it before I'd finished the previous one I was on, so put it in there to stop me using it, but I do really like it. Then I have a new hairspray. This is the Tresemme Ultra Fine hairspray, and I very nearly finished the one I'm currently using, so I will be opening this up very soon, and I've picked it because it does say 24-hour frizz control, which I definitely need, and it also says that it brushes out easily, which they're the kind of ones that I want. I don't want it to be overly crispy because I'm not keen on that type of hold. And then I have another setting spray, and this is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. I think I purchased this to get free shipping from something else I purchased from Debenhams. I haven't reached for it yet because the matte finish kind of puts me off. Because I have dry skin, anything matte does tend to make my skin worse. But I'm thinking if I use a hydrating foundation and just use this to set it, it might be okay. But I've just been a bit scared to use it, so that's why that's in here. I haven't even tried it, and again I'm still using the Urban Decay one anyway. I then have the Biore Baking Soda Micellar Water. This is one that I am currently working my way through. I'm about halfway through, but I really enjoyed it. And my last purchase from Feel Unique, I needed to spend another £1 or £2 to get free shipping, so just ordered another one of these. Next thing we have is a new shampoo. This is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Coconut Milk and Macadamia. After using the same shampoo for so many years, it wasn't doing what it needed to do for my hair anymore, so I started trying new shampoos. This is another one that I've picked up but not yet tried. I'm currently using one that I picked up from Avon, which is a sort of sleek and shine one, I think, with argan oil in it, which is pretty good. So once I finish that, I will give this one a go, but I think I will be definitely purchasing a backup of that Avon one. What's this? This is another Avon product, and this is the Advanced Techniques Styling Power Straight Spray. As the fact of how dusty this is, I think I've had this for a long time, and it feels like I've used a bit of it, so it mustn't have worked for me, but I didn't want to get rid of it in case I needed something desperately, but I think I've had this for well too long, so I think I'm going to get rid of this one. And we have, this is the Tarte Mermaid Skin H2O Serum. I have just last night finished the other one of these that I had, so I actually need to put this in my current skincare drawer. These are the products that you get for, I think they're free in the US, but in the UK we have to pay £1 for them when you have got so many points on your Tarte account. So I tend to purchase this most times because I do really like it, and I think the newest Tarte purchase I've made, I have ordered another one of these as well, because I do get a fair few uses out of them, but they don't last obviously a vast amount of time because they're not a huge amount. But yeah, I need to put this in my current makeup drawer. I then have, what's this? Oh, this is a Tarte Maracuja oil. I'm currently working my way through another one of these, but I don't like it as much as that really expensive one that I got a sample of. I think it's from the brand Lancer. So I don't find myself applying oil as much as I did when I was using that, because I think I don't really like the scent of this one. It's a bit too herby smelling, but I got this as part of another set that I ordered, so I will probably use it. It's just going to take me a while to get to, I think. I then have a Vitamin E Gentle Oatmeal Exfoliator, and this is a Superdrug own brand product. I think I got this as part of a free gift set, and it came with a body lotion, which I have been using, but I haven't reached for this one yet. I don't tend to exfoliate my body. I probably should, but it's a step that I always kind of forget, so I haven't opened this yet, and to be honest I think I might just pass this on because I'm probably not going to make use of it. We then have a 417 vitamin mineral shampoo. This was something that I got in, I believe, a latest in beauty box, but I just haven't reached for it, so I think I'm going to pass that one on because I just can't see myself reaching for it. I think I've kept it on the basis that I'll take it on holiday with me, but I don't really like taking shampoos on holiday that I've yet to try, so I'm probably going to pass this on. And then we have the Josh Wood Colour Uplifting Shampoo. This did come with a conditioner in, again I think it was the latest in beauty box. I've used the conditioner but I've not yet used this. I didn't really like the smell of the conditioner and I don't feel like it did anything for my hair. Plus now I don't have any blonde left in my hair, so I'm probably going to pass this on as well. We then have the Nivea In Shower Body Moisturiser, and this is the Cocoa Butter scent. This is one that I use every time I get a shower. I go through them quite frequently, so could be honest, could do with having another one here because I think I'm coming to the end of the one I have in my shower, so we'll be opening this very soon. Then we have this John Frieda Frizzy's Leave-In Conditioner. This is another one that's quite dusty and I think I have had for some time. I don't feel like it did anything for my hair. I'm currently using an Aussie detangler, defrizz thing. I'm not too sure what it is exactly, but I feel like that does more for my hair than this. So I think I just got this in a 2 for whatever when I purchased them, so I'm going to see if anyone wants this when I pass it on as well. Then I have this Gentle to Skin Instant Cooling Mist, and I think I've actually had this since I was pregnant because I had my daughter in June, and around the time I was having her we started to have a really hot June in the UK. So I think I ended up buying about 3 bottles of these on the intention of using them during labour, but just didn't end up needing them. So I think I've kept hold of one in case I ever need it, but the UK just doesn't get hot enough, so I think I'm going to pass this one on as well. Then we have the Sanctuary Spa Moisture Burst Facial Wash. I think this was one I got in latest in beauty and I haven't yet tried it, so I will try it eventually because I am really intrigued about the little bubbles of things in it. And then this is a walnut shell shower scrub from the brand What's In It For Me. Again, I don't really exfoliate, probably not going to reach for it. I don't think I was overly keen on the scent, so I'll pass that one on. We then have an e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush. I really enjoy this blush. I do have one on the go at the moment. I think this was on sale, so I picked another one up because I love it so much, but it takes so long for me to go through a blush. I just don't know when I'm ever going to get to it because I've currently got so many of the Tarte blushes. I've also got the other one of these, so I'll either pass this on or I might even put this to one side to stick in a future giveaway. And the final product in here is the e.l.f. Mouth Off Lipstick Remover Pads. This is like literal gold dust in my hand. They don't seem to do these anymore in the UK and I absolutely love them, especially for removing the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, which is that red lipstick that I currently have on. So I have one on the go at the moment which still has about half a pot left. I'm rationing myself to them so much. I think I'm only actually using them when I wear this Maybelline lipstick because they're just so good at taking it off, but I really wish I could purchase more of these because they are so good in my opinion, and I think they were literally £3. Oh, and the final thing here is the Petite Dry Shampoo, which as you can see from the lines is the one from my project pan. It's in my backup should I get really, really desperate, so I'm going to keep it in there for now. This bag which has, I think, all makeup in it, so let's go through this quite quickly. First thing is this Bare Minerals foundation, which I have had for quite a while but I haven't opened. I'm going to keep hold of it and my intention is to use it as a setting powder to give some extra coverage, but I just haven't reached for it yet because I haven't felt the need for extra coverage at the moment, but I'm not going to get rid of this because it is a really pricey product to have not used at all. I then have this Studio 10, don't even know what it is, it doesn't actually say. Is it an... It's either a glittery lipstick or a liquid eyeshadow. I don't think I've even ever swatched this or used it. I do think it is a glitter eyeshadow from what I remember. I don't think I'm going to use it in all honesty, so I think I'll probably put this to one side again to stick in a future giveaway. Then we have this e.l.f. I think eye primer. I'm still currently working my way through my Milani eye primer, but did buy this on recommendation from someone. So I think I've used it a couple of times and did really like it, but want to finish the Milani one because that's been open first, so that's just here, but will eventually use that. I then have some samples of Tarte Shape Tape foundation, which I think need to go because neither of them are my shades. I don't know why the Tan Honey one's gone because I would never use that, but I'll get rid of that. We then have an e.l.f. baked highlighter in the shade Pink Diamonds. I did have another one of these, I think it was in a different shade, but I wasn't over keen in the baked formula of it. Plus I don't think I'd like a pink highlighter. This may have been a freebie for spending over £25, so again I'll probably put this to one side to go in a future giveaway. We then have this Huda Beauty lip strobe. It's a kind of gloss formula. I just don't wear glosses. I don't really like glittery lip products. I have swatched this literally on the back of my hands. I haven't worn it on my lips. I will put it to one side to see if either a friend wants it. If not, it might go in a future giveaway, but I will obviously do a disclaimer that I have just swatched it on the back of my hand because it's an expensive brand and it would be a shame for it to completely go to waste. We then have a couple of mascaras. This is the Bad Gal Bang mascara, and I purchased this one because it's the mascara that I wear mainly to sort of go on a night out, not on a daily basis. So I wasn't going through the full-size tube as quickly before it was going bad, so just purchased a smaller one for when I next need to replace it, because I think that'll be more economic than buying the full-size one. We then have a Benefit Roller Lash. I think this was a gift from my mum for my birthday, I want to say, because she knows it's one of my favourite mascaras, but I haven't got around to using it yet. Again, I've got so many mascaras on the go, I just haven't got around to using it, but I will because I do really love this mascara. Then we have the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. This is one that I purchased on holiday, I think in duty free, and at the same time I purchased the Goof Proof pencil, and I've found myself using that every single day. I just haven't reached for this at all, but because it was quite expensive, it seems like a waste to get rid of it. I'll keep it for now, but I will see if one of my friends potentially wants it because I have used it a couple of times. We then have this Sunkissed Hello Sunshine Matte Bronzer. I don't think I'm ever going to open this, to be honest. It's still got its seal around it because I haven't been overly applying bronzer at the moment, and when I have, I've been using the two ones that I know and love. Plus I think I've asked my husband for Christmas for the Benefit Blush Bunch pack, which comes with a Hoola and a Hoola light, so I definitely know I'm not going to reach for this, so I will see if a friend wants it. If not, it might go in a future giveaway. I have this 17 Miracle Matte Loose Powder. This is one that I have started and I've made a good dent on, but I'm currently using the small pot of the Laura Mercier setting powder instead of this, and because that one takes so long to get out the tiny holes in the sample, it's lasting a long time. So I have used this and it's not bad. I just do get a bit of, is it called flashback? Like where you get white when you take a photo. So it's kind of put me off using it, but it's not bad, so I might go back to it eventually if I don't find a good or cheaper alternative to the Laura Mercier one. Another setting powder is the e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. This is the one I use every single day under my eyes. The one I have is currently in my project pan and it's lasting way longer than I thought it would, considering I use it every single day, but just had to get a backup of it in case they discontinued it. I then have a couple of concealers here. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I think I tried this once and the shade wasn't quite right for me. Not the worst match, but not quite right. Natural Rose is the shade I got. So it's not a bad match, but I'm keeping hold of it because I probably will go into this one once I finish my collection Lasting Perfection, which I think I'm about halfway through at the moment because I just keep repurchasing that one because I love it so much. So this one is going to be used, I would say, rather than passing that one on. Then we have the Notorious Tarte Shape Tape. I got this in the shade Fair Beige and it is way too light for my skin tone. It's so hard to match concealers and foundations online, but because we don't have Tarte in store in the UK, I had no choice. This is too light for me. I think it's probably going to be too light for one of my friends, but I obviously have used it a couple of times, so I'll see what my friend says. If she wants it, she can have it. If not, I might just have to get rid, because say I've used it, so no one's going to want a used Tarte Shape Tape. Then we have the Revolution Conceal and Define, and this one is in the shade C4. I did have this in the shade C2, which was too light for me, so I think I've got rid of that one already, and I've repurchased it in the shade C4. I just haven't needed to open it yet because I've still got a few on the go. Hopefully this will be the right shade, but I won't find out until I open it and try it. Then I have another little mascara, and this is the Benefit They're Real. I don't think I've ever actually tried this one. This came as a free sample with something, but I haven't got around to using it yet. I don't know if I'm going to, because I much prefer the Roller Lash and the Bad Gal Bang, so I may keep this to one side to go in a future giveaway as well, rather than me trying it, not liking it, go completely to waste then. Then I have the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. It's not showing up on camera, but it is the one that's got, oh there we go, the yellow, green, blue and pink. Don't know why it's not showing up. And I use this a couple of times to set my under eyes and set my makeup generally, but I didn't really like it. So I've kind of boxed it back up on the premise that I will try it again when I run out of my current setting powder, but I haven't made a full decision on this yet, but we shall see on that one. I then have these teeth white strips from Spotlight. Haven't used these at all. Did fully intend to use them because I think my teeth could do with whitening, but just haven't reached for them, so I may keep hold of them for now, but I'm probably not going to use them all, or I might try them and see what I think, and then if I don't like them I might just throw the individual sachets into future giveaways. So I will try them because I do want whiter teeth. We then have an e.l.f. Shimmer Highlighting Powder, and this is in the shade Starlight Glow. This is another one that I purchased, really liked, stupidly bought a backup that I'm not going to get round to because I haven't even made a dent in it. I have my Wet n Wild one that I really love, and I have my The Balm Mary Luminizer that I use every single day. I don't reach for the one I have an awful lot, so this is never going to get reached for. So again, I'll probably keep this for a future giveaway as well. There always seems to be a lot of e.l.f. products in my giveaways. Yeah. Then we have yet another mascara, and this is the Clinique Lash Power. This was my sort of OG everyday mascara, but it has since been overtaken by a lot of drugstore ones. I purchased this before I made that realisation, so I haven't yet opened this, but the one that I currently have, I'm getting to the very end of it, so I will open this one very soon because it is a waste for, it's like a £20 mascara. Then we have this Bella Pierre Shimmer Roll, and this was in my recent Glossy Box unboxing. I threw it in here because I didn't think I was going to use it, but then I realised that, I don't know if you can hear next door's dog barking. Sorry about that. I threw it in there because I don't know if I'm going to use it with the intention of putting it in a giveaway, but then I remembered I'd swatched it. So again, I might put it in a future giveaway, but I will obviously declare that I've just swatched it on the back of my hand. Then we have this So Susan, what is this? Statement Skin Highlighting Crayon. I don't think it, doesn't look like I've used it or even swatched it. This is definitely not something that I'm going to use because I don't really like a crayon for highlighter. I think it would be too much of a harsh line, so this is another one that will go in a future giveaway. Then we have this Manicadar Step 1 eyeshadow primer. This was the reason why I was actually coming into my backup collection, because I've just watched a video from Samantha March where she did a declutter and mentioned this as being a really good eye primer for discoloration in your eyelids, and I do suffer from that ever so slightly, so I thought I'd pull this back out to give a go once I have finished my Milani one, or maybe in combination with. So I wanted to pull this one out to try again. Have this lip coat, and this is supposed to be a kind of coating you put on top of your lipstick to make it last longer. I think it smells like nail varnish. I really did not like it at all. This one's probably going to go in the bin, to be honest. Then we have this Maybelline Tattoo Brow. This was one that I did really want to try, but I was a bit too scared to, because it is a bit more permanent than the one I put in every morning. But I do want to try it, and it was at the very bottom of this, so I will pull this one out and give it a go very soon. I've then got a tiny Balm Desert bronzer from the Balm. I've used this a couple of times. I think I actually use this when I travel, so I'll probably keep hold of this one for now. Then I have a Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Rosebud. I don't actually know why this is in here. I thought this was in my lipstick collection. I don't know if it's maybe... I just don't know why this is in here, so I'm going to take that back out. Then have another Seche Vite top coat, which I didn't even know I had. I have actually fallen out of love with this top coat, and I now prefer the Essie twisty white bottle top coat. But it is quite an expensive top coat, so I will keep it just in case my Essie runs out and I haven't got a backup of it. We then have a YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Concealer. This is very bash box, it's been at the bottom. This is the concealer that I use under my eyes every single day. The one that I'm currently using, I think I've been using since about May, maybe May or June, and it is still going, and I say I use it every single day. I don't know how it's not run out yet, but I have this ready for whenever it does, and I'm in the shade 1. I then have an e.l.f. Day to Night lipstick duo in I Love Pinks. I purchased this solely for this shade because this shade here is too bright for me, but I really love the shade of this pink. I'm nowhere near even finishing the one that I'm ongoing with, but I think this was on sale, so I just purchased it again because I do love it. But by the time I do a next giveaway, if I've not broke into it, I might just stick this one in as well, because it is a really nice lipstick, and it's kind of a waste because I'm only going to use half of it. That's where this brush went. So this is the... No, it's not even that brush either. I think I just stuck it in here. This was the brush that I used to use to apply face masks. And it's not really showing up on camera because the ends are white, but it is slightly disgusting now. But I've recently bought a spatula because I couldn't find this brush. But this just needs to go in the bin. I've obviously threw it in here when we've moved house solely for transportation purposes and just not got it out. Then I have another e.l.f. product. This is the Illuminating palette, and this is a 4-pan highlighting palette. I think I've literally dipped my finger in these to swatch them and just never used it since. I might see if my friend wants this because, again, it's probably a product that people don't want because I have swatched it, but I'll see if my friend wants it. Then I have the Rimmel Brow This Way. This has been hidden here for a long time because I now use the Goof Proof pencil, same reason as the Foolproof brow powder. I'm going to keep hold of it because it is brand new, I've not touched it, but this is an emergency backup. Or if I'm honest, I'll probably take this on holiday with me because I won't want to lose my Goof Proof. I think this is another highlighter with a slightly weird packaging. I remember this one now. So yeah, I've swatched this one. I don't think I liked it because it was quite subtle and the packaging really annoyed me. So I'm probably not going to use this one either. Again, I'll see if my friend wants it. If not, if you don't mind swatched makeup, it might go into a future giveaway. If you would be interested in me giving away makeup that I have literally just swatched, let me know because I could potentially do 2 giveaways, one of swatched things and one of new things. I'm not too sure when I'm going to do my next giveaway. I might do one at 400 and then another one at 500, but so let me know your thoughts and opinions below and I'll be sure to take them into account. For some reason I have yet another one of these Pink Diamonds highlighters. Maybe I'm destined to try one of them, so seeing as I have 2, I will keep one, but one will be definitely going in a giveaway. Then I have this Lollipops lip balm. I didn't like this at all. I don't like this style of lip balm, the squeezy out ones anyway. I didn't like the scent, so I think that one needs to go in the bin. This is another thing I had been looking for and could not find. This is an eye makeup corrector pen. So it is just oh, this probably needs to go in the bin. One of the ones that you use to kind of fix your mistakes on your eye makeup. It's still a bit wet, but that's a bit disgusting now, so I'm going to get rid of that. I then have this Sleek Face Contour Kit. This is another one that I have literally swatched and then put in here. I don't contour and I don't think I like this highlighter, so I'm never going to use this either. So I will stick that in the pile for future giveaways for now, but may go to my friend if she wants it too. I then have this Pixie Endless Silky Eye eyeliner. I really didn't like this. I have had a good go of it, but I just really didn't like it, so I'm probably just going to stick this one in the bin. Then we have this 17 Falsified Eye Mascara. Completely forgot that was in there. So we'll add that to my pile of mascaras that I need to try. We then have this Sleek Matte Me really bright red liquid lipstick. I only wear red during the holiday season. Probably going to wear the one that I've got on my lips now, if not another red that I have there, so I will stick this in for a future giveaway. I'm so glad I have another one of these. This is the Tarte Manite eyeliner. This is probably my favourite eyeliner ever. I do really like the NYX Epic Ink one, but not quite as much of this, so I'm so glad I have another backup here. I thought I had another Touche Éclat then, I was so excited. This is the 17 version of it. I don't think I've tried this, but I'm keen to give it a little go to see what it's like in comparison to the higher end version, but I don't think it's going to quite cut it. If it does, I can't repurchase this cheaper version because 17's been discontinued. And then this is another 17 product. This is the War Paint Heavy Duty Under Eye Concealer. I think I tried this and it was okay, but not great. I think I tried this around the same time as I tried the Benefit Bung Concealer, and I much preferred that because it was much more long lasting, but it's not a bad backup to keep hold of for now until it goes off. Final product here, just happy I've got this, is another Collection Lasting Perfection, and this is in the shade Fair. So I will try the Catrice one before I open this one, but I am very glad that I do have another one of these if I don't like the Catrice one. So that is the content of my backup drawer plus the little declutter. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.